Hello everyone, welcome back to Szpakowo for another episode of our tall tale of small survival. Yes, now following on from the previous episode, we've done a little bit of work around here. We're working on those grass/hay contracts, and the two that I picked up that were 80% completed, it was at the end of the last episode. I grabbed two contracts. I think it was field 169 and field 14 that were listed as 80% complete immediately after I picked them up. Not quite sure why, but I went over and did those. I mowed them both, and they both came up as 100% complete after I'd mowed them. So what we are going to do with that is, well, we're going to complete the contract. All we've done is mow them, but we're going to complete the contract and then give some of the money back to the people of Szpakowo. Now what I'm going to do is park my tractor here and give it a quick repair, because it's got at least one fault on it at the moment, so we're going to repair that because it has started cutting out and is struggling a little bit. You can see the bottom right there, the repair thing is quite low. So I'm going to also nip in here, say hello to our lovely friend at the register in the front. Hello friend. And we are going to buy a couple of cans of diesel just quick. There we go. Gonna get two of those, because why not? Hopefully they'll both fit in the tractor, but if they don't, then we'll just take one back. Well, in fact, I think we'll take one back to the farm right now, because we're going that way anyway. Oh yes, actually before we do, let me just pop it down there for a second. So contracts wise, yeah, here we go. We've got 14 and 169 are complete. Now I didn't do any tedding or hay baling or anything on those, so what we're going to do is collect on both of them, and for each contract we got about 26 and 2800. So what we're going to do is transfer 1,000 from each contract back into the people of Szpakowo's bank community fund thing, and it just returned some of the money because we didn't do the full job. It didn't need it in the end. And also I took on baling on 170, expecting the same thing to happen, but of course this one's going to work properly, isn't it? So I'd mowed it all, I'd brought the tedder up, and the tractor was starting to be a little bit persnickety and cutting out a couple of times, so I figured it's starting to get dark anyway. We might as well pop it in for a quick service overnight, and where are we? Oh, here we go. Yeah, pop it in for a bit of a service, and we would pick it up again tomorrow and just finish that little bit off. So we've transferred 2,000 back to the people of Szpakowo for the contract work there. We'll leave the tractor there. We'll get this back down to the farm. And what I've decided to do today, or in this episode specifically, is we're going to work on our field a bit as well once I've just finished that rest of that baling contract off camera. What we are going to do is cultivate our field out, and we're going to plant some wheat in there. Now, if I'd have thought about it sooner, we could have maybe done some rye or triticale, something like that, but they have a very, very small window of opportunity for actually planting, and that is literally September. I'll double check in a minute, so I'm just going to pop that in here for now, out of the way. We've probably got a bunch more honey I need to get as well. We need to do something with this, because that is filling up quite a lot. So what we can do, let's check the schedule quick just to be sure. Yeah, September. We could do green rye, but that's a silage only crop, I think. I'm not sure if we harvest that with a regular harvester. But yeah, so we can't really do that. If we were going to do rye or triticale, it would literally be right now, so we'd be working into the night. But wheat, we can... we can't even do barley, can we? We could do wheat, and that should be ready next month. Not next month, next year. So that will be fine. But yeah, let's huff it back up here quick and check on the bees. I think there's another pallet of honey again. Now we're in September, aren't we? We may well, if we just back that off there, have a quick look and check the price of honey. Because if we're in September, honey, where are you? Should be, I think, gone up a bit. Honey should be around here. There it is. Honey, oh, it's February. That's going to be at its best. So we've still got a little bit of time, which means it's probably close to zero. So we don't want to. Oh yeah, they've started on the next pallet. So yeah, we don't want to necessarily sell this right away. So we're just going to keep storing it in the garage. In fact, you know what we might do is take this down. Since I'm carrying it right now, we'll skip the garage storage process, nip across the road here, and take it back through the bushes, past the silo, behind the pig pen, and plop it into our little fermentator shed here. Honey is accepted there. I don't know what you're talking about, matey. So let's pop in here quick, and what we're going to do is change this to let's see, distributing. Okay, so that should keep it within itself, and then we can use that to make this honey courage. Yeah, because we've got, how much honey did I put in? 400 litres of honey. So that would make 410. So yeah, so we probably get a couple of pallets out of that. So what I'll do with this, we'll just pull this to the side for now, these two. And just shovel them up to the side there, out of the way. Lovely. So that will give that a bit of space to do its thing. And what I'm going to do is grab some more water and some more potatoes, and we'll get this filled up and ready to go, and then we'll come back in the morning. I'll do that baling off camera quick, and then we'll come back and have a crack at our field and get some wheat planted, I think. Might even have to get it re-limed again. I can't remember how low on lime it is, which would obviously mean buying some more lime. Oh yeah, and we were thinking about purchasing that field as well. What's her name's field? I have to open the top. There we go. Have a quick look at that on the map. Where are you? This little teeny field here, field 45. Camilla, that was it. So she's currently wanting 9,216 for that. Let's see if she's got any more contracts going quick that we could do. No, that one's far too big. Camilla, oh, that one's, yeah, no, that's not happening. Another one, yeah, still a bit big. I mean, I don't know, field 121. That might be a bit big. See if there's anything else in the non-baling section. Oh, okay, here we go. Field 30 and field... Oh, I tell you what, we'll grab both of those. Okay. That'll work. So I'm not sure where field 30 is, but we'll accept that one because it shouldn't be too far out. And we'll accept field 45 because that is definitely one we can work on, I think. And is there anything else? We're not harvesting potatoes. Yes. Does she have anything else there? No, she doesn't. Okay, well that should work out perfectly then. So we've got a few jobs that we can crack on with. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to get a whole lot of money for those two, but that does mean we'll get a little bit of a benefit on the purchase of that field, because it's getting to the point where we really need to get another shed in or something. So it was field 30 was the other one that's oh, it's right up there behind the thing. That's perfect. Yeah, that won't take long to cultivate at all. Yeah, should be fine. No problem. Okay, well, oh, this has filled up. Lovely. Okay, I'll get this done. We'll get the fermenting shed working again, producing some delicious honey courage for us. And then we'll come back tomorrow in October. Yes, the lovely month of October. And see where we are with things. Oh, yes. Oh, good morning, everyone. As you can see, we are washing off our trailer here because the best laid plans of mice and men, or whatever that saying is, things have changed a little bit. The baling we were going to be doing early this morning is now going to be put off till later because, yes, I got up nice and early ready to do the baling, and what happened? We got, you see right there, a great demand for silage at the silage selling point, which is quite good because that is 30, 40, just under 40 euros more than the top price would be in January, and we're in October, so I think we are going to make use of that. So we're going to uncover our silo, unblanket it, and we should have in here 16,300 litres of delicious silage. So we are going to start today by reversing into our pallet of seed, then scooping some of this stuff out here, so we can, I hope, please tell me this thing's going to take it. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's filling up. Good. I was starting to panic there for a second. There we go. Lovely. Okay, it's working properly now. No, not forwards. Why can I not find gears today? But yes, so where are we? Yeah, I didn't get started on the baling at all. First thing I did this morning was come out here, put some more potatoes into the shed in the back, and some more feed into the chickens as well, because they were running quite short. So that is actually going to be perfect for us to be planting wheat in this field as well, because that is basically going to be a future source of chicken feed for us, which is good. And that will mean hopefully in the future we won't need to buy too much more. Now I'm going to tip this all over the floor if I'm not careful. I should have maybe pulled the trailer around a little bit more, but this is what we get for now. So, yeah, basically we're going to get this done first, this little job, and then see how much cash we've got. Stop going backwards. There we go. And then get on with those contracts that we've got left. Might set the baling off till a little bit later and start getting the cultivating done. Because with this little influx of money that we've got coming in now... Ooh, I should probably put the weight on for this. Excuse the dodgy camera angle there. Yeah, I really need to adjust the position of this trailer. It is not in the best spot, is it? But, reverse. Yeah, there we go. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, with this influx of money from this and the contracts, particularly the cultivating one we're going to do for back there for Camilla, and the other two, or the other contract that we're doing for her, that may well mean we can get ourselves a little bit of extra cash and look at actually purchasing that field, which will be good because we've got so much machinery cluttered around here, so much mess. Ooh, crikey, that almost went not good. And of course I can't even get to the weight because the mower's in the way. Oh dear. Forwards a bit. There we go. Into the trailer. Lovely. So I'll get this loaded up quick. Finish getting this loaded up, I should say. And drive into the door on the shed. Because, yeah, that's going to be useful and help the proceedings go much more smoothly. Yes, yeah, so I'll get this loaded, like I say, and we'll see you over at the silage sell point in just a little bit, I think. And hopefully we can make ourselves a little spot of money. Ah, what a beautiful morning it is. Looking out over the southern fields of Szpakowo. Now we are just coming up here to the animal dealership area with sell points galore, so we're going to waz it down here. We've got a full 8,200 litres of silage in the back of this thing, and we've got another just over 8,000 litres back home in the clamp still. So we should, we'll get, whatever we get for this, we'll get almost as much for the second load as well. So I shall be tipping this. Let's see which side we're tipping from. Left side, okay, good. That should be around about somewhere here we deliver this. Ah, there we go. And out it comes. Lovely. And up goes the money. Well, let's see how much we get for that. Oh, nice. Just over 2 grand. Well, I think that's about 2,100 actually. That's not bad at all. Okay, well let me get back and load up the other trailer, and we'll come back here and pop that in and see how much we get. And we are back with the second load. Now the number seems slightly off, so we may have lost a bit in the shoveling process. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but yeah, we came down first with 8,200, and now we only had 79.52. 79.52. Yeah, we should have had just about 8,000, maybe a touch more, but who knows? Maybe it fell off on the road somewhere, or we pushed it out of the silo into some cracks or something. But either way, we got about 8,000 litres, so it's not too bad in the end. And for that, we got another 2 and a bit grand, so not going to complain too much about that. That has been not quite the start to the day we were looking for, but certainly a better start to the day, I think, than we would have had. So now it's back down to the farmyard to deposit this trailer somewhere and have a look at getting our hands on the cultivator. Yes, we're going to pick up our cultivator and zoom out in front of traffic. Excuse me, sir. Good thing you've got lovely modern brakes in your car. That could have gone very badly. That was entirely my fault, but luckily nothing bad happened. Hooray. But yeah, so we're going to go grab the cultivator here in just a second, run through Camilla's fields quick, and then have a look at doing the, getting on with that baling contract. And plus we need to do our own field as well. That needs a bit of cultivation. So I'll see you back in a field in just a second. I mean, we could drive all the way down there, I suppose. It's not going to hurt that much. It's not too far. And it is quite a pretty day. Quite nice this morning. Yeah. Oops, watch out for those cars. Hooning around the corner like nobody's business. Ah, cows. Somebody's got their cows out grazing. A bit late in the season, maybe October, but so long as it's not too cold and there's plenty of grass, I'm sure they'll be just fine. Who knows, maybe one day we'll get cows. First thing we'll need to do is get pigs though. Can't have cows until we've got the pig business back up and running. Oh yeah, so yeah, we are pretty much here now. Just up ahead I see our stone silo building off to the left there. So this trailer we are going to shove in the bushes, because why not? You know, everything goes in the bushes around this place. Yeah, we're just going to wang it up in here quick. Do a little circle around the bush there and plonk it there. I think that's perfect. Lovely. Now we're going to zip across the road, grab the cultivator. It should be, out there it is, through the leaves. Lovely, nicely raked pile of leaves there. Oh, that's not gone well. Give that a little nudge. Pick up this. And let's see about, we could do our field, but since we're headed this way, we might as well do Camilla's one quick. It's literally right here. Yeah, see what I'm thinking we could maybe do is potentially seed some grass into this, if we purchase this. We'd have to get some stones picked off it as well, but yeah, maybe pop a shed somewhere around here, just even if it's just a little kind of a lean-to shed, just nothing fancy, just something we can put some equipment in, keep it out of the rain and the weather, and just get it covered up, and then maybe just seed the rest of it as grass, because we can always make some more silage again for next year, or potentially even put a small crop in. You never know. Depends on how big the shed is that we get, or the awning, or quite whatever it is. Maybe we could build something onto the end of this barn even. Yeah, use that as a bit of a framework, some stability to work with. Oh yeah, there's a bit of a lump in the ground there. Might have to smooth that out, get the shovel down here and just grade the edge of it a bit better perhaps. But that's definitely a problem for future us. We are not going to worry about that because we don't even own this field yet. Now, with any luck, the contracts will definitely help with that though. I think it was 9,200. It was a bit over 9,000, however much it was. The last time we checked on the price, so any discounts we can get from doing this and the other one will definitely help with that. That might drop it down to about 8,000, which would be good. That would definitely make it a little bit more palatable. And I've just realised we've got 17,000 euros already. That was a bit more than I was expecting to have. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're up to a 10% discount on the field now. Lovely. So, what else we can do? Yeah, I mean, that grass field next to us there, that might be worth purchasing at some point as well. That's probably about 20 grand, I think. Let's just zoom over here and make a start on our field. Okay, where are we? About here. So that's one contract down. Cultivating 45. Lovely. It's only 155, but that's profit nonetheless. And money off the field, which is good. So, let's get on with this one. Well, not this one, this is ours. Or mine. Ours? I suppose it is ours, isn't it? Because you all are along with me for the ride, for the journey. So it's our collective field experience. Something like that. Oh yeah, into the little darkness of the trees again. I mean, we could potentially even put a small shack up at the top here, but getting up to it might be a bit awkward because, you know, we'd have to put a path of some sort in and dig out some of the edge of this field, which would make this field smaller, and yeah. Eventually this needs to be the clover field for the bees as well, so it's just a shame. I don't think we can put clover into that silage clamp. I think you can only make hay out of clover, because that would have been a handy thing to do. We could have seeded some clover and just cut it yearly to make silage with, but well, never mind, eh? So yeah, we're going to get this field cultivated out and then seed in some wheat probably later in the day. I do need to hop out and check the the line count for this as well, because it's probably a little bit low. That's grass, yeah, or weeds or something. But yeah, the lime I think was something we might need to do this go round. Fertilizer definitely, but possibly lime as well. I mean, wheat should at least yield a little bit better than the sorghum did. Not that the sorghum wasn't good. You know, it's going to keep the chickens going a little bit, but let's hop out quick here and look. pH value, it's not terrible. I think we'll be okay with that probably. We'll check it again later on, maybe once we've put a crop in the ground and see if it's gone down any further. Just keep an eye on it. That way we'll know for sure. But yeah, I'll carry on with this, and you don't want to see me going around and around this field again probably. But we'll get this done, then we'll head over and do the other contract for Camilla quickly. I think, yeah, we might get that done quick, and then set to work on the baling contract. Get that one finished. Again, probably off camera, because you know, I don't want to bore you all with the same old task over and over and over again. And we've already done a fair bit of baling on the videos already. But yeah, this is looking quite nice, this field again. It's nice that we're actually able to do something with it, you know, with our own piece of land. It was just lucky that we could borrow that communal harvester last time. We're still obviously looking at getting something of our own. In fact, I might even check on the... yeah, we'll just get to the end of this thing here. And I'll have a quick look at the sales, just in case there's anything else good going on in there. Because, you know, there's always room to buy a bit more equipment now and then. Okay, where are we? Sales. Oh, we're already on the sales. Oh, we don't need a cultivator, although that's nice. That we don't have the power to use. Don't need a lot. Ooh, tractor. That's tempting because it is quite cheap. Colour's a bit off on it. I don't know why someone painted that sort of purpley blue cab. But, tempting, but I think not. I think we'll pass on that. Oh, there's a 4-metre cultivator. Yeah, sadly nothing there we really need at the moment, but good to know that it's there nonetheless. Yeah, that at least means, you know, if we happen to need that tractor, we could always buy it on a whim. I don't think we will. I think there's other options out there I would probably look into before I get that. Yeah, and of course you never know with the used market around here. Anything could come up at any time. You just don't know. But yeah, anyway, I'm babbling on again. I'm rambling or some such. I did miss a spot there. I thought I had. Yeah, so I'm going to continue on with this. And probably get the other 2 contracts done off screen, because it's literally this again, and a little spot of that tedding and baling that we did last time, or a couple of times ago, and we'll hop back when we are seeding this one, seeding it and fertilising it and doing all the good things to it. Alrighty, we are all done with our contract work now. I'm just bringing in the last trailer of bales to the direct sell point here. We are going to drop those off and see how much bonus cash we can get from this contract. And speaking of contracts, it looks like some of the people of Szpakowo are doing a contract themselves here. See, the E512 is out there in that field. Oops, barn there. Yeah, they're in that field doing a bit of harvesting on soybeans by the look of it. Yeah, that's definitely a bigger contract than we were going to take on, I think. So That's a good thing that the cooperative, sort of whatever it is working together for that. But anyway, let's see what we are going to get for this. Oh, a nice 800 and some euros. That's not bad at all. Let's have a quick look at the old contracts page and see what we got to turn in. So, yes, now, because I'm a glutton for punishment, I picked up a small red beet harvesting contract. Now, I know these are slightly, I think it's because of, it's a mod conflict that I've got where the, something has triggered all the mods that dig stuff up and then dump it straight on the ground. It's triggered them to somehow generate like 3 or 4 times more crop than if you use one that just has a capacity and stores it like a tank in it, something like that. It gets up far too much for what it is. But it was a small field. I took it on anyway. It's red beets. Why not? But anyway, here we go with our cultivating contract. We'll cash that in. That was Camilla. And then the baling contract we just finished. And I think that's it for the contracts. We're not going to look at any more. But I'll show you where that field is. It's a little bit far away. What's that? Fit plon. I don't know why that's showing up for us. Oh, unless that's maybe where we have to throw these things in. But yeah, it's this little ditty field up here, 126. It's a very thin, very small field, but I figured why not give it a shot. And since we are here, let me check. Where am I going? Oh yes, field 45. How much is that now? We could actually afford that with a 15% discount. It's down to 8,246. That's actually not bad. And, oh wow, we've got over 22 grand now. That's a surprise. I keep surprising myself with how much money we've suddenly acquired just from doing a few fairly small contracts. But, yeah, and selling that silage as well, that definitely helped. So, yeah, what we're going to do is poodle on down here. And, in fact, I think we'll just cut through the woods a little bit, chop off the big portion of the corner. Probably shouldn't be doing this, but who's going to know? No one's going to know because it's the back roads. Watch me get some sort of message in the mail now for cutting across somebody's field, a bit of forest or something. But yeah, we are coming back to, I don't know why we're getting a message about their harvester in the top there, but oh well. Maybe they want our help doing it. I don't know. Now that's just the way the game is throwing out messages. Unfortunately, can't hide that one. But yeah, so what we are going to do next, once we get back to our field, is get some wheat sown. Because I think that was the only crop that we have really available at this time of year. Now, I could have tried to rush it and done the barley and the other stuff there, but I think for now it's going to be a good thing to get some wheat in and get a text alert on the old mobile phone about who knows what. Probably the weather telling me it's going to be naughty around here or something, but who knows. Anyway, we need to get to our cedar, which is all the way at the back of the thing. Excuse me, chickens, I will try not to run over you. Please don't get in my way. Oh, well, okay, let's just leave that there. So what do we have? I don't think we're going to be able to get that past the planter. Okay. Back up a little bit more, there we go. Attach that. Yeah, there's no way we'd have gotten that. What's that? Oh, that's the plough at the back there. I was wondering what was there. Well, we still need to sort out some what's-its for this thing too. See about getting a cab and everything on it. Okay, let's plonk that there. Get rid of those very gaudy markers, so we don't have to see them. Okay, and we should now be in range of this. Hurrah. And it's got in it some seed. Okay. Well, we know we can't plant that in October. You don't have to keep telling us. October. Yep, looks like it is basically wheat or oilseed radish or green rye. But green rye would be a bit too much of a silagey thing, I think, for the moment. What we could do, though, is with the wheat, we can drive forwards, not back, not reverse into the plough. Thank you very much. If we change that to wheat, there we go. Is that wheat? I think that's wheat. Hang on. That's rye, that's triticale, that's green rye, that's wheat. Okay, well, let's see if it will let us. If it lets us, then we know we're doing the right thing. Yep, it's letting us. Just double check that is wheat. That is indeed wheat. Lovely. And we are going to need to waz some fertiliser on it. The pH is good for right now, so we don't need to worry about lime, which is a good thing. Although next harvest, I think after the harvest, we'll definitely put some more lime down, because lime is a necessary evil. I mean, it's not really evil, but it is necessary. So let's turn the lights on now that we've got them. Hey, let's see what we're doing up in this end of the thing. Lovely. Get as much of the field as we can. And head back down there. So yeah, this is this crop itself will be. It's going to take a few months to. Did I miss a spot? I did. Oh, that's right. It's this. I thought I'd gone through and tried to smooth this off, but maybe I didn't. I may not have. Or I was just a touch over the edge there, and yeah, there's another patch there, I think, that it blurped on, but that's okay. Ironically, I think going a little bit slower over it may well have helped. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so while we're going up here, I shall have a quick look. Yeah, wheat is interesting. We could plant it now, or we could plant it in January. And I've missed a spot. Now that's curious. I'm subtly rethinking my plan now. Because we could plonk in grass again. Would we get much of a cut on grass if we put grass in now? We can't put grass in now. Okay, so we could put oilseed radish in, or the green rye. No, okay, we'll keep doing the wheat, because we can plant it, so why not? And this is important because obviously we do need feed for the chickens, and eventually pigs as well. And I know they do need a grain product of some sort in them. But this specifically will more than likely go to chicken food than anything else. Although we can use it to create some of our liquid courage as well, if we need to. And we've got the potatoes working in there again. And I did put some of the honey down there as well. So we've got, I think, 2 crates of liquid courage. And it's also working on making some crates of honey courage. So in fact, we might go down and check on that in just a second. Oh yeah, that's where it blurped earlier. We'll just leave that. That's going to be like 1 litre of wheat, I think will be fine. Okay, let's just hop out, leave the tractor running quick, see if anything's popped out over there. Because it might have. And it has not. How are we? Ah, I know why it hasn't. Because it's not set to. It's set to storing. Silly me. Spawning. There we go. That should kick one out in just a second. Ah, there it is. Excellent. We now have 240 litres of honey courage sat there. Fantastic. And then we've got the 2 crates of liquid courage, the potato-based variety, not the wheat-based one. Let's check the prices on them actually while I think about it. Where are we? It's going to be down here. Down here. Okay. There it is. Honey courage is... Now, you've got to remember that's per 1,000 litres. We've got a few places. It looks like some other people have heard of our business and are interested in purchasing both. So there's an agricultural fair that's opened up. Derek apparently wants some. There's a modern house somewhere up the road that wants some. Oh, that's not bad. See, crumbs, 2,500. What month? Oh, we're in September. Okay. So it looks like in November the prices are going to go up quite a bit. I don't know why it's saying 500. That's awfully low. I didn't think I'd set it that low. Confusion. Concern. Maybe that's something to do with the things, because this I thought was like, I didn't think it went all the way up to 1,500 in the same way that I didn't think that went all the way up to 2,500 either. That seems a bit excessive. But either way, according to that, November and December are the best times. So we're in October anyway, we'll hang on to that and maybe sell off some stuff for Christmas. Let's have a quick look, see what we've got. We got plenty of water and potatoes chugging along there, so that's good. Okay, let's head back to the tractor and continue on with our seeding. And I think that's where we'll probably leave it for the episode. I'm trying to make these slightly shorter episodes, and I swear every time I just fail completely. They always seem to be about 45 minutes long, but hey, what can you do? So yeah, I'll get this done, and next episode probably will be fertilising it and doing something else. We've got that beet contract to be getting on with. Since we've done, you've seen me do parsnips and potatoes, and I missed a bit of the field. Parsnips and potatoes, and it's all much of a muchness. We're using the same machinery at the moment. I have a feeling that one's going to be like the others, where it bugs out and the thing pulls up far too much actual product out of the ground. But I might show you some of it in the next episode at the beginning or something like that, so you can see what's been going on around the local area. Well, for now, I shall get the rest of this done before the sun sets and see if they need help over in field 83, I think it was, with that soybean harvest. And yeah, well, I do hope you've all enjoyed whatever this was, and if you have, do please hit the old like button there, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do consider that. It all helps, it all adds up, every one is much appreciated. And comments are always welcomed, and if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And with that, I shall bid you all farewell from the dark end of the field where you can see absolutely nothing. And I'd make a fluff of the turn, and yeah, probably shouldn't be doing it quite like that, but hey ho. Cheerio everyone.